Okay, after some technical difficulties to start the day, seems like it happens every day. We're here live in Auburndale for the 7th game of the Oilers baseball season. Today we've got Notre Dame College and the University of Findlay. Notre Dame College will be the home team. And they bat here in the bottom of the first inning, score at 0-0. Starting on the mound for the Oilers is Tyler Kennedy. And at the plate for the Falcons is Danny Beaver. Beaver swings, fouls it off over the third base dugout. Oilers a perfect 6-0 to start the 2017 campaign. And currently ranked 5th in the Midwest region by D2BaseballNews.com. Kennedy spins a slider down the heart of the plate for a strikeout to begin the game. One away here in the bottom of the first. Brings up the left fielder, Adam Purdy. Kennedy, a sophomore from Chagrin Falls, Ohio. Last season made 4 starts, had an ERA of 5.66. Struck out 19 batters in 20 2/3 innings. Making his first start of the season. Purdy fouls the second pitch off over the left side. Count is now 0-2. Purdy, a sophomore from Lima, Ohio. Hitting 190 through 6 games thus far for the Falcons. 0-2 pitches high. Count goes to 1-2. One and 2 count. Kennedy winds, fires, and a breaking ball in the dirt. Purdy swings, misses. Miguel Valdez fires down to first for the second out of the inning. Two strikeouts to start the game for Kennedy. Brings up to the plate right fielder TJ Lett. First pitch. Lett checks and holds. Takes ball 1. Count is 1-0. Last season, Lett played and started in all 53 games for the Falcons. Finished the year with the team lead 5 home runs. Second pitch is high. Count is 2-0. Had 9 doubles, a triple, and those 5 home runs. And had 29 RBI. He is in his senior season now. Shows bunt, pulls back. Kennedy delivers a strike. Down the heart of the plate, count is 2-1. Two-one pitches high, count goes to 3-1 to Lett. Lett leading the team this year with a .417 batting average, has 15 hits already in 36 at-bats. Has a double, a triple, and is already off with 2 home runs. Has 13 RBI. Pitch is on the inside corner. Count goes full at 3-2. Full count pitch from Kennedy is skied foul right in front of the third base dugout. Merriman gives chase, and it hits off of his glove and falls safely to the ground. Missed opportunity there with the Falcons' biggest threat at the plate. Count remains full. Kennedy into the wind and delivers the full count pitch. It's popped out of play over the right side. Another foul ball to TJ Lett, Falcons right fielder. Oilers went quietly in the top of the first. Derek Hurd, Logan Hara, and Pete Burkett all retired. And we've got a 0-0 score here in the bottom of the first. We'll play 9 innings today. This is just a single game for the Oilers. Another full count pitch and another foul ball off the bat of TJ Lett. 16 pitches in the first inning so far for Kennedy. Began the inning with a strikeout to Danny Beaver, and then struck out Adam Purdy. Looking to do the same here with TJ Lett. Full count pitch. And another foul ball. Miguel Valdez gives chase, but it's just out of play. Beautiful day in Auburndale. It's going to get hot today. 74 degrees at game time. What? Another full count offering from Kennedy is high. TJ Lett takes. That's the 6th walk of the season for TJ Lett. He's on base with 2 away. Brings up Nick Eli, third baseman. Second on the team with an average of .314, has 11 hits and 35 at-bats. Started in all 9 ball games for the Falcons thus far. Lett gets his lead off first, an aggressive lead. Kennedy looks, fires, delivers strike 1. Lett does have 1 stolen base for the Falcons this year. He gets his lead off first base. 0-1 count to Nick Eli. The 0-1 from Kennedy is low. Count is now 1-1. Kennedy up to 20 pitches so far. We're in the first inning. Lett with a big lead off first. Kennedy delivers a strike. Valdez down to first. Ball gets away from Burkett, but no advance from TJ Lett.
Next, find a gap, Chad. Let's go.
Kennedy fires, and that ball is fouled over the first base dugout. Count is 1-2. This inning began with a strikeout, followed that up with another strikeout and a walk to TJ Lett. Now Nick Eli in with a 1-2 count. Tyler Kennedy comes set and delivers. TJ Lett was off with the pitch. Merriman fields, throws to first base, and the Oilers get the third out of the inning. And we are headed to the top of inning number 2. Score is 0-0. Back here in the top of the second inning, Peter Jorgen will lead off this inning for the Oilers. Jorgen swings at the first pitch that he sees, pops it up into left center field. Center fielder Danny Beaver comes over to make the play, and the Oilers have 1 out. Brings up Jordan Williams, the designated hitter for the Oilers today. Williams comes into the game with a .200 batting average. He's got 3 hits in 15 at-bats. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Take strike 2. On the mound for the Falcons is the lefty Carter Daniels. He's a junior. Last year was 1-3 with a 4.46 ERA. That ball is outside. Daniels appeared in 10 games last season, made 5 starts, had just 12 strikeouts in 36 1/3 innings of work. Gets the strikeout there, though. Gets Williams on the breaking ball in the 1-2 count, and Williams is down, and the Oilers quickly have 2 away in the second inning. Brings to the plate Cameron Johnson. First pitch is up and away to Johnson for ball 1. Johnson hitting .211 this season. 4 hits in 19 at-bats. Johnson ahead of the changeup there for strike 1. And the Oilers started the season 6-0. Doubleheader wins over Cedarville, Barry, and West Virginia Wesleyan. Looking to get win number 7 here against Notre Dame College. Cam Johnson at the plate. 2-1 pitch is swung on, grounded down the line at third base. And third baseman Nick Eli fields and throws Johnson out at first base. The Oilers go away quietly. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Score 0-0. Bottom of inning number 2, we've got Zach Santoro at the plate for the Falcons. He's the second baseman today. First pitch from Kennedy is swung on and grounded on a big hop over third baseman Troy Merriman into left field for a base hit on the first pitch to Santoro. First hit of the ball game for the Falcons is off the bat of sophomore Zach Santoro. Brings up designated hitter Jacob Carpenter, a junior for the Falcons, hitting .250 early in the year, has 5 hits in 20 at-bats. First pitch from Kennedy to Carpenter. Runner headed to second base. Good throw from Valdez, and Derek Hurd scoops and puts the tag on Santoro. That's a caught stealing. Well done by Miguel Valdez. First pitch was a strike to Carpenter. So first pitch, base hit from Santoro. Next pitch, he's out at second. Oilers have 1 away. A 1 count to Carpenter. Pitch from Kennedy on the inside corner for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is fouled back into the screen. Valdez gets his first runner caught stealing of the season, has 21 of those in his career, to 46 stolen bases allowed. It's 31%. Runners thrown out for Valdez, and a swing and a miss to Carpenter, and it's 2 away. Brings up Angelo Tornatore. He is playing first base for the Falcons. First pitch is fouled off to the left side. Strike 1. Angelo hitting .200 this season, has 4 hits. Second pitch from Kennedy is up and away. Count goes to 1-1. Falcons come into the game today with a 3-6 record. Swung on and grabbed. That's shortstop by Derek Hurd. That ball was scorched, but Hurd makes a great play, and the Oilers are out of the inning, headed to the top of the 3rd inning. Score 0-0. Back here for the top of the third inning, Miguel Valdez leads off for Findlay. First pitch is a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 to Valdez. Swung on and rolled out to shortstop on a couple of hops. What a play from the shortstop, Austin Barnhart. With the scoop, throws Valdez out at first and quickly one away. Brings Troy Merriman to the plate. Merriman hitting .368 through 6 games for Findlay. Swings at the first pitch he sees, grounds it foul. Merriman with a 2-for-4 day in the second game of the series against West Virginia Wesleyan. Second pitch is swung on and flied into shallow left field. Left fielder comes on, dives, and cannot make the play. The ball is down in safely for a single from Troy Merriman. Didn't hit it well, but out of range of the left fielder, Adam Purdy. Merriman's on first base. Brings up Josh Schwer to the plate with 1 out. Schwer hitting .190 here early in the season, but is coming off a 2-for-3 performance in Game 2 against West Virginia Wesleyan. Pops this one up to second base on the first pitch he sees, and Zach Santoro makes the catch, and we've got 2 away. Merriman still out at first base, turns the lineup over back to the shortstop, Derek Hurd. Hurd struck out looking to lead off the first inning for Findlay, getting his second look at the pitcher, Carter Daniels. Daniels comes set and delivers to Hurd. He takes on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch to Hurd is swung on and chopped foul down the third base line. 0-2 to Hurd. Merriman on first base. He singled to lead off this inning, the first hit of the game for Findlay. Hurd looking to keep this inning alive. And the 0-2 pitch we'll have to wait for as catcher calls time. Now we'll get the 0-2 pitch from Daniels to Hurd. Breaking ball started over the plate, broke down to the feet of Hurd. He swung on and missed. Merriman leadoff single, and he stays at first base. Oilers don't score. We're headed to the bottom of the third inning with the score at 0-0. Back here for the bottom of the third inning, Tyler Kennedy delivers strike one to Steve Grover, the catcher for the Falcons. Second pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Stay in the zone for it. Stay in the zone for it.
Grover hitting 286. Ball is down and away, 286. This is just his second start of the year. He's played in 3 games. Has a couple of hits and 7 at-bats, 3 runs scored. And the 1-2 from Kennedy is, again, down in the dirt. Nice block from Valdez. Count is 2-2. And score is tied here at 0. We're in the third inning. Third inning of a 9-inning ball game. 2-2 pitches hit on a couple of hops up the middle. No play for Cam Johnson, and that's a leadoff single for the catcher, Steve Grover. And that's 2 hits for the Falcons now, both of which come on the high chop. Ground is pretty firm here in Florida, and it's given the Falcons a couple of hits, and we'll get Austin Barnhart, shortstop, up for Notre Dame with Grover on first after the leadoff single. Kennedy worked around a leadoff single in the last inning. Barnhart showed bunt, and that pitch buzzed him up and in for ball 1. Then last inning, Zach Santoro started with a single but was thrown out on the next pitch attempting to steal. So the Oilers avoided trouble. We'll see what happens after the leadoff single here. Barnhart showed bunt and does again. Gets the bunt, fielded on a hop by Kennedy. Only played a first successful sacrifice bunt from Barnhart. Gets Grover to second base. And we have the first runner in scoring position of the day for either team, and it belongs to the Falcons in the form of Steve Grover. Turns the lineup back over to the center fielder, Danny Beaver. One away, Beaver at the dish. Beaver struck out looking to begin the game for the Falcons. Hitting .211. He's got 8 hits, a couple of doubles. Kennedy delivers a first pitch strike to Beaver. Beaver was an All-Mountain East performer a season ago and actually has earned all-conference honors for 3 straight seasons. He's a senior now. He hit .291 last year in 51 games. Had 5 triples. That was tops in the conference, and was third in the conference with 22 stolen bases. The ball's fouled down the left field line and out of play. 0-2 now to Beaver. Last season, Beaver scored 42 runs and had 14 extra base hits. Solid career thus far for Beaver. Down 0-2 here to Tyler Kennedy. Runner on second base is the catcher, Steve Grover. Beaver calls for and gets time. Kennedy comes set and delivers. Swung on and missed on the breaking ball. Beaver strikes out for the second time today. And that's 2 away here for the Falcons. Brings up the left fielder, Adam Purdy, who struck out swinging in his first at-bat of the day in the first inning. That's 4 strikeouts now for Kennedy. 2 away. Purdy at the dish. First pitch, another off-speed pitch, swung on and missed by Purdy. Kennedy really using the off-speed effectively here early in this game. No runs for either team. Notre Dame's got a pair of hits. Findlay has one. One of those hits for Notre Dame belongs to Steve Grober. He's at second base with 2 away. Kennedy calls for time and gets catcher Miguel Valdez to come out and talk things over. Don't want to make a mistake here with a runner in scoring position.
You got this. Let's go.
Count is 0-1 to Purdy. Second pitch is swung on, foul tip into the glove of Valdez. 0-2 now to Purdy. Kennedy looking to get out of a bit of a jam here in the third inning. 0-2 to Purdy. Swung on and fouled back into the screen. Count remains 0-2. Kennedy has thrown 45 pitches. Not too bad considering he was up over 20 after 1 inning. No balls and 2 strikes. And pitch from Kennedy is another breaking ball. That one fouled out of play down the left field line. Purdy stays alive. Count remains 0-2. Kennedy takes his time and comes set. Another 0-2 offering is swung on and missed on the breaking ball. And the Oilers avoid a little bit of trouble there. Runner in scoring position does not score. Again, we're tied at 0, and the Oilers will bat in the top of the 4th inning when we come back. Right fielder Logan Hara leads off for the Oilers in the fourth inning. Shows bunt, pulls back, and the first pitch is a ball outside. Second pitch is bunted, foul, just foul to third base. And Hara will retreat and has a 1-1 count starting the fourth inning. Carter Daniels still on the hill for the Falcons. 3 innings pitched so far, has allowed just 1 hit and has struck out 4 batters. The 1-1 to Hara, again bunted down the third base line, fielded by Daniels, but Hara beats it to first base, and he's on with a base hit to start the fourth inning for Findlay. Nice bunt from Logan Hara. Brings up Pete Burkett to the plate. Burkett struck out swinging in the first inning. He's got Hara on first base. First pitch to Burkett is on the outside corner and strike 1. Hara has 14 stolen bases in his career. He gets a lead off first. Second pitch to Burkett is high, and the count is 1-1. Hara had just 2 stolen bases a season ago, but he's already got 3 here through 6 games to start 2017. Daniels checks on Hara at first base. Tough to get a read with lefty on the mound. See if Coach Perrell puts on the hit and run here. Burkett at the dish, and Hara gets the lead off first. Second pitch is up and away, 2-1. Burkett hitting .292 this season. He's got a couple of doubles and 5 RBI. The 2-1 is crushed to left field. That is a no-doubter for Pete Burkett. Absolutely crushed that ball on the 2-1 pitch from Daniels, and the Oilers take a 2-0 lead here in the fourth inning on the monster home run from Pete Burkett. And that's the first career home run for Burkett. Now in his junior season, that ball was absolutely crushed. We're having a meeting at the mound for some reason. Umpire out talking to the infielders of Notre Dame. Not sure if there was any jawing as Burkett rounded the bases, but nonetheless, the Oilers have a 2-0 lead in the fourth inning. And a big blast from Burkett. Now at the plate is Peter Jorgen. And now we're sensing some life out of that Oilers dugout. First pitch to Jorgen is lined out to second base, but nice snag from Zach Santoro. Takes a hit away from Jorgen. Oilers hitting the ball hard, but that is one away. Good swing from Jorgen. He's only seen 2 pitches so far in this game. First one was a fly ball to center field. That ball lined to second base. One away, the hitter is Jordan Williams, designated hitter for Findlay. First pitch is a breaking ball that catches the strike zone, and it's 0-1 to Williams, who struck out swinging in the second inning. Second pitch is grounded slowly to third base, and it's bobbled by the third baseman, Nick Eli. Tough play. But Williams is on thanks to the error from Nick Eli at third base. Probably should have just let the shortstop handle that one. Eli ranging hard to his left. Williams the beneficiary. The Oilers have another runner on here in the 4th inning. And Cameron Johnson steps up to the plate. Johnson grounded out to third base in the 2nd inning. First pitch is square in the back to Cameron Johnson. Hit by pitch. Oilers have 2 on. Got to think that Carter Daniels is a little bit rattled here in the 4th inning. Williams goes to second base. 2 on. Miguel Valdez up to the plate, getting another start in place of Christian Smith, who's been doing most of the catching duties so far this season. But Valdez doing a good job in his place. Great defensive catcher, and is 2 for 5. Has been hitting the ball pretty hard early on. And the Oilers in a spot now to add on to the 2-0 lead. First pitch to Valdez is popped down the third base line and just out of play. For strike 1, Valdez swings at the first pitch, breaking ball. Valdez has a double this season. Got a couple of hits. That double came in Game 2 against West Virginia Wesleyan. Oilers with a 2-0 lead. Those 2 runs came in the top of the 4th inning, courtesy of a blast off the bat of Pete Burkett, 2-run home run. Oilers looking for more. That ball is hit high into left field, but right at the left fielder, Adam Purdy, and Valdez is out 2 away. Brings up Troy Merriman, hitting in the 8th hole today for Findlay. Merriman singled in his first at-bat in the 3rd inning. Chance to add to the Oilers' lead. Findlay with 3 hits and a couple of runs have a 2-0 lead here in the 4th. First pitch to Merriman is on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch to Merriman. Another breaking ball, and Merriman swings through and misses. Strike 2. Oilers had struggled until this inning. Only 1 hit coming into the 4th, but a single. Home run off the bat of Burkett. Oilers have a 2-0 lead. An error and a hit by pitch have Williams at second, Johnson at first. Merriman waits on the 0-2. He hits that ball hard to third base. Williams is around third. He will score, and the Oilers add on with a rip off the bat of Merriman. That's going to go down as another error on the third baseman, Eli, and Findlay adds on. They now have a 3-0 lead.
You see that?
Merriman hit it hard. Tough play for Eli at third. Play he should have made. It was right at him, off his glove into left field. Williams scores. The Oilers add on and brings up the 9-hole in Josh Schwer. Cam Johnson now on second base. Merriman at first. Schwer at the plate. Schwer popped up to second base in the 3rd inning A hit here would go a long way with 2 outs. First pitch is on the outside corner, strike 1. 50th pitch of the game for Carter Daniels. Oilers looking to add on here. Schwer waits on the 0-1, and it's flied into right field. TJ Lett is over, makes the play, but Findlay adds on. They take a 3-0 lead. Big blast from Pete Burkett, 2-run home run is the highlight of the inning. Oilers take a 3-0 lead. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, we've got TJ Lett here to start off the 4th inning. Also pleased to be joined by sophomore pitcher Alex Harder. Alex, welcome to the booth.
It's not too bad. It's a beautiful day here in Florida, I should say. Tyler Kennedy's looking strong on the mound so far. So
Yeah, first pitch is actually a ball from Kennedy, so count goes to 0-1. Alex, you were on the mound a couple days ago against West Virginia Wesleyan. Struck out 14 batters. Can you talk to us a little bit? What was the mindset heading into that first start of the year?
The first start of the year, it's honestly been a while since I've actually had to start and gone deep in the game with pitch count and stuff like that. So I was kind of just looking to throw strikes, get guys out, get my team going a little bit, and obviously try to get the win. So it was obviously a good day. 14 strikeouts, I didn't see that coming, but, it just kind of happened. But overall, I like how we're hitting the ball. I like how the energy on the team and everything. So we're looking good so far.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the attitude around the team here. Obviously, a 6-0 start to the year, about as good as you could have hoped for. The offense is clicking, pitching has been solid. What's the talk back in the hotel, back in the rooms in the dugout? What are they talking about?
Starting out like this, we started out with Barry the first couple of days. They're a good team. They can play some good teams in the conference. Teams like Nova and Tampa, who are nationally renowned teams. So after we won those two, we're like, wow, we got something going with us. So we kept hitting the ball. In the past, obviously our hitting's probably been our weak point. So it's kind of cool to see us in the ball every which way. Obviously this last thing we saw Pete Burkett hit a home run. Didn't do that too much last year. So I think the energy is a lot different. We're confident nowadays. We're playing game like it's supposed to be played. So it's cool.
Right, that's pretty evident here. They're hitting the ball hard. Even the last inning, the big home run from Burkett, Merriman hit a ball hard, Jorgen hit a ball hard. Just something that seemed like the last couple of years there was something missing. This year, clicking on all cylinders, obviously early on, but nice to get off to a 6-0 start. Now we've got a full count to TJ Lett. And he takes the ball hot. That's his second walk of the day. Second walk issued by Kennedy. Base runner to lead off the 4th inning. Brings up Nick Eli. Eli was part of the Oilers' success last inning. He made a couple of errors at third base. Eli grounded out to third in his first at-bat. Lett gets his lead off first. Kennedy comes set and delivers. Lett is off with a pitch. That ball grounded out to shortstop Cam Johnson. Only play is to first base. And the Oilers have one away. Lett does advance. Kennedy has allowed a couple of runners to reach scoring position today, Alex. What's your mindset as a pitcher? You get a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. What's the approach?
I would just say Todd Kennedy is probably one of the better ones. He slows the game down. His nickname's human rain delay, just because how long he takes on the mound. But he really does a good job of holding runners. Make sure it takes a lot of looks back and forth from the catcher to second base or third base, wherever they're at, and those strikes. I mean, if you see it from his pitch count, he's throwing a lot of strikes so far, off speed and fastballs. So he's doing a good job. I mean, he's striking people out. He's getting guys to roll over on stuff, and he's looking good so far.
Yeah, 41 strikes and 57 pitches so far for Kennedy. He's got 5 Ks, has issued a couple of walks, but those have not come back to hurt the Oilers yet. Lett on second via the walk, and at the plate is Zach Santoro. He takes strike one. Count is 1-1. Santoro singled back in the second inning, 1 of 2 hits for the Falcons thus far. Oilers ahead in that department. They've got 3. Also ahead on the scoreboard in the run column. They've got 3 runs. Falcons looking for their first run here in the 4th with a runner in scoring position. The 1-1 pitch is inside. 2-1 now to Santoro. Two-one pitch to the Falcons' second baseman is on the corner. Strike 2.
It's a very generous call by the umpire right there. But it definitely goes in favor of the Oilers, so it's looking good so far for us.
As a pitcher, okay, Alex, you see that you get that call. You go there again. How far do you test the umpire? Do you keep pounding that corner and see what you can get?
Yeah, I think, and it looks like that's what they're going to do right here is probably go back outside. Yeah, maybe a changeup right there, maybe a low fastball, looks like. Definitely got to push the limits with the umpire, especially early on. We're starting to get in the middle innings, but still got to push, see how far out he'll go. That pitch before that was definitely probably close to the batter's box. So if he's going to go that far, why not just stay there?
Count is now full to Santoro. Kennedy comes set, looks back at Lett at second base, and delivers the full count pitch. It's chopped up the middle, and Square is coming on the field, but he's not going to get Lett. He rounds third. Falcons are on the board. They answer the Oilers' 3-run 4th inning with a run of their own here. Single from Santoro, his second of the game. And the Falcons are on the board.
Not a bad pitch by TK, just kind of hit it in a spot where no one was at. Middle infield was kind of away from the bag, just trying to get in the holes to the left and right side. So hopefully it comes back, keeps pitching to the next guy. Let's get a double play and we'll get out of this inning right here.
Falcons haven't really been hitting the ball all that hard. That was a good piece of hitting there, but a lot of bouncing balls through the infield so far. Kennedy can't be too upset with that. Made a good pitch on a full count. Santoro just took advantage of it. First pitch here is ball 1 to the designated hitter, Jacob Carpenter. Carpenter struck out swinging in the second inning. Oilers would love a ground ball here. They get another bouncing ball through the infield, but fielded by Burkett. Throws down to Hurd at second. Hurd on the throw back is to the dugout, and Carpenter rounds first. He slides in safely, but there are 2 outs.
So Kennedy did a good job getting over the first base on that. That's a tough play for a pitcher, especially with the throw being a little outside. When he's running to his right and the ball's to the left, it's a scoop and hope that you catch it. But that's how it goes. He gets to second base and on to the next guy.
Yeah, tough play there. Burkett fielding to his right. Throws down to second was good, but the pitcher Kennedy sprinting to first to cover. That's something you work on in the offseason. But that is a tough play. Ball thrown to the dugout. Carpenter reaches second base with 2 outs. And Angelo Tornator, the first baseman for the Falcons, is up. He lined out to shortstop back in the second inning, and first pitch is a breaking ball. Strike 1. And for those of you keeping score at home, hopefully that's nobody. Hopefully you're just watching the live stats. That is not an error on the shortstop. Can never assume the double play. And the breaking ball there from Kennedy is high. Count goes 1-1.
Yeah. Watch Kennedy over the offseason kind of develop that curveball a little bit. It's a straight 12-6, kind of throws it like a knuckle curve. When it's definitely working, it's definitely a hammer. It's hard to hit. So hopefully as the game goes on, he can progress the throw to the strike zone a little bit because it's a very good pitch.
All right, tell us, Alex, does he have more than one breaking ball? Is he throwing that knuckle curve, and he's also got some other pitch? Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Merriman fields on the ground ball at third base. Throw is wide, but Pete Burkett snags it and puts the tag on. The Oilers give up a run, but no more. Oilers lead 3-1, and we're headed to the top of the 5th. Okay, we're back here for the top of inning number 5, and we've got the top of the order for Findlay. And Derek Hurd 0 for 2 so far, a couple of strikeouts. And we've got a 3-1 ball game. Findlay scored 3 in the top of the 4th. Notre Dame came back with 1 in the last half inning. First pitch to Hurd is swung on and missed, 0-1.
So the Notre Dame pitcher's doing a good job of throwing the curveball inside, low and inside, and getting the right-handed hitters to swing at it right over the top of it.
The second pitch is a strike. 0-2 to Derek Hurd. Pitcher is Carter Daniels. He's done a pretty good job. Really, the one mistake was to Pete Burkett, who absolutely crushed the ball out over the left field fence. And Findlay has a 3-1 lead. Count is now 1-2 to Derek Hurd. Hurd looking to get the 5th inning started. Again, this is a 9-inning ball game. Since it is just a single game, that pitch is flied into right field. TJ Lett comes on and makes the play 1 away. Start off the 5th inning, brings to the plate Logan Hara. Hara is 1 for 2 in this game. Popped up to third base in the 1st inning and had a bunt single, and later scored in the 4th inning. He scored on the home run from Burkett, who stands on deck.
It's amazing what he can do with the speed. It's one of the fastest kids I think I've ever played baseball with, and uses it to his advantage very well.
shows bunt. Again, sort of the patented Logan Hara move, showing bunt. And it's funny, you know, teams see that, bring in the third baseman, but he can still drop it down. We saw it in his last at-bat. He showed bunt and then actually did get the bunt base hit. So he can absolutely fly. That pitch is outside. Count goes to 1-1.
So they might have left the curveball up a little high. Not too sure what the umpire was calling there, but we'll see how he responds here.
Logan Hara waits on the 1-1. That's grounded on a couple of hops to second base. And they are quickly 2 away. Brings up Pete Burkett. Burkett, the highlight today. In the last inning, blasted a ball over the left field fence for the first home run of his career, now in his junior season. Burkett looking to get Findlay going here with 2 outs in the 5th inning. First pitch is a breaking ball over the heart of the plate. Strike 1. Carpenter seems to be using that breaking ball to get ahead early in the count, sort of pitching backwards. Second pitch.
As it shows again this inning, the umpire is calling a pretty generous outside fastball right now. So it looks like maybe that would be the strategy here for the Notre pitcher. Pitcher on Pete a little bit.
Burkett gets a hold of one to left field. Left fielder coming in and maybe fooled, but another base hit for Burkett, and he's on with 2 outs. Left fielder is Adam Purdy. He took a couple steps back, but that one off the end of the bat drops in safely. Burkett's on with his second hit of the day, brings Pete Jorgen. Jorgen's only seen 2 pitches so far. Flew out to center field and lined out to second base.
So his second at bat looked like he had a good swing right at the second baseman. So we'll see if we can bring that back again and see what we can do.
Takes first pitch he sees, again off speed. That ball is high. Jorgen, hottest hitter on the team so far, actually 4th in the country with a batting average of .619. 13 hits in 21 at-bats, has 3 doubles. Hits that ball out to a diving third baseman who fields and throws Jorgen first base. Nice play there from the third baseman, Nick Eli. Oilers get a base runner, but no more. And it takes a 3-1 lead, headed to the bottom of inning number 5. Back for the bottom of the 5th inning. Leadoff hitter for the Falcons is the catcher Steve Grober, who singled in his only at-bat of the game. That came in the 3rd inning. Hit a bouncing ball up the middle. He leads off the 5th. Kennedy back on the hill for the Oilers. Gave up a run in the last inning. Visibly frustrated coming off the field, but back on the hill and back to work in the 5th.
So hopefully we have a quick inning on this one. Pitch count is getting a little bit high, but quick inning here will definitely help Mountain to go deeper in the game.
Right, got to imagine that Coach Perrell I'd like to see a starter go 6 or 7 innings and then can turn it over to his bullpen. He's got A.J. Cecil in that pen. Should be ready to go after a day of rest yesterday. Cecil already has picked up 3 wins in 3 extra inning ball games.
Yeah, not really sure if he's a closer or a starter anymore.
Well, he's got the wins that actually lead the conference. So good for him. This ball lifted into right center field. Schwer over and makes the play 1 away in the bottom of inning number 5.
We have a little bit of breeze going out the left field. The ball kind of floated up there when it went up there. So it was a good read by Josh. He got over there quick and gave the first out of the inning.
Yeah, you look out there at the outfield, a lot of speed. Jorgen in left can move. And, of course, Schwer. And we talked about Harris' speed in right. Ball has to be hit hard to get in the gap. Schwer ranging his left makes the play. Brings up the shortstop, Austin Barnhart.
So he bunted his first at bat, so we'll see how he can swing the bat in his second at bat, and we'll see how Tyler Kennedy deals with it.
Had the sacrifice bunt in the 3rd inning. Second pitch to Barnhart is flied into right field. Logan Hara ranges to his left and puts it away. 2 away here. Nice start for Kennedy. And that'll turn the order back up to Danny Beaver, the center fielder.
It's kind of interesting swing there by this pass batter. He kind of swung and didn't run out of the box right away. It almost felt like it was foul ball, but Logan stayed in fair and got the fly ball. Second out of the inning.
Yeah, almost a defensive-looking swing, like he was just trying to fight a pitch off. 2 outs. Wind is picking up, as you can hear through our headsets. First pitch is a ball to Danny Beaver. Beaver is 0 for 2 and has a couple of strikeouts. This ball is flied into center fielder. Schwer makes the play. Falcons go 1, 2, 3, and we are headed to the top of inning number 6. Oilers lead it 3-1. Jordan Williams, the designated hitter, leading off the 6th inning for Findlay. Findlay leads at 3-1. Findlay's got 4 hits. Notre Dame has 3. And Carter Daniels, the lefty for the Falcons, still on the hill. Delivers a ball low to Williams.
So I talked to Jay Will today, kind of see how his lip was feeling, and he seemed to be all right. Definitely could still see the stitches, a little swollen, but doesn't seem like it's affecting him so far. And got that ball in play last time, and I think he scored the 3rd run of the game, so it's looking good so far.
Yeah, Williams took a ball to the face in the first game down here in Florida and reached first base and went around and scored. Played the rest of the game with a big wad of gauze in his mouth. Went to the urgent care center, got all stitched up, and he's been in the lineup ever since. Tough kid. chops this ball high. Williams can run. A couple of hops to the shortstop, and close play at first base. Umpire calls Williams out. One away for Findlay. Nice play there by the shortstop. Fielded, got rid of the ball quickly. Knew Williams could run.
Definitely a very good play by the shortstop. It's probably the second one of the game. So he's very impressive so far. So we'll see how the rest of the game goes for him.
That brings up Cameron Johnson, playing second base today for Findlay. Hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Takes the first pitch for a ball here. Johnson is 0 for 1 today. Second pitch. There's the outside corner.
So it looks like his fastball's kind of running right now. I can't really locate it too much right now. So we'll see how that affects him this inning.
That pitch is inside for another ball. Looks like he's lost a lot of velocity too. 70th pitch there from Daniels. Not quite the same pop as he had early on in the game. So that pitch is off the base at third base, down into left field, and that's going to be extra bases for Cam Johnson. Boy, that could not have gone any better for Cam. Hit the ball hard down the left field line, hit on the absolute outside part of third base, and bounced out towards the bullpen. Foul in left field, but it's hits the bag, so it's fair. Cam Johnson's on with a one-out double and brings up Valdez.
Very, very lucky bounce by Cam, but it's definitely hit down the line. It's going to be a tough fight for third baseman either way. But after the play, it kind of looked like the pitcher was a little frustrated with that one. So we'll see how he responds with that bat with Miggy right here.
That's definitely frustrating for a pitcher. Lucky break for Findlay. And Miguel Valdez up now with a runner in scoring position. Valdez is 0 for 2, grounded out to short in the third. Flew out to left in the fourth. Big chance for Findlay to add on here in the sixth.
So a little check right there, nothing too fancy, just trying to show him that he has something to second base.
Johnson on second, gets his lead, reached with the double. Run here would go a long way. 3-run lead is a lot better in the head of a pitcher when a 2-run lead. Talk to us about that. Okay, Alex, so you've got a 2-run lead here. Obviously some confidence. What does a 4-1 lead look like compared to a 3-1 lead?
So 4-1 gives a lot more confidence. I bet TK's up there watching Miggy up the bat right here, and he sees the pitcher kind of getting fatigued on the mound, so he's hoping that we get this next run in, he can come out with a little bit of confidence, keep throwing strikes like he has been, and definitely keep mowing these guys down like he has been for the first 5 innings of this game.
Some action in the bullpen for Notre Dame. This starter does look like he's sort of reached his limit here. Oilers need to get a man while he's down here and add on. He keeps finding that outside corner, though. Gets the strike on Valdez. Count goes to 2-1.
So it looked like a little bit of a flat slider there, but it just got the edge of the corner there, so we're going to 2-1. We'll see what Mickey does right here.
2-1. Another breaking ball. That one stays high. Count is 3-1. Hitters count for Valdez. Looking for a pitch in one spot, one pitch that you can drive. Cameron Johnson in to score. Johnson gets his lead off second. And the 3-1 to Valdez is a fastball, and it's hit back up the middle. Base hit for Valdez. Johnson around third. No play, and the Oilers take a 4-1 lead. Base hit from Miguel Valdez towards Johnson.
Great at bat by Mickey right there. 3-1 count. We needed the RBI right there. He hits a fastball right back up the middle. 4-1 game now.
Great job of hitting from Miguel, and you got to wonder, yes, that is it for the Notre Dame pitcher, Carter Daniels. Oilers all over him in the last couple of innings. Falcons will make a move to the bullpen. We'll get you some information on the relief pitcher here when we come back. back here in the 6th inning. Findlay already has a run on the board. Pitching change goes to freshman Tyler Dalzell, making the 2nd appearance of his career. Only outing so far was yesterday. He got an inning in a mop-up role, a 9-1 loss to Walsh. He pitched 1 inning, allowed a run on 2 hits. First pitch from Dalzell is down in the dirt, and Valdez slides in safely to second base. So
very good.
Yeah, there you go.
My bad.
Take
My
it
bad,
away.
Kyle.
Take it away.
It was a very good read by Miggy right there. Obviously, being a catcher, he knows when to see a ball in the dirt. So we'll see how a freshman deals with a guy on second now. 1-0 count with 1 out in the top of the 6th inning.
Jory Merriman at the plate. Merriman is 1 for 2 today, singled in the 3rd and reached on an error in the 4th. Absolutely laced the ball to third base. Merriman would love for that to happen again. Oilers up 4-1, looking for more. Pitch to Merriman is high, and the count goes 2-0.
Very close pitch there. Maybe a little bit high, but definitely hit the corner on that one. So we'll see if the umpire wants him to go a little bit lower, if he's going to call a strike here.
Good take from Merriman, waiting for a pitch to hit. 2-0 pitch to Merriman. Swung on and drilled into left field. That's a base hit for Troy. 2nd of the game. Valdez holds at 3rd. Fair to say the Oilers are locked in here in the middle innings of this ballgame. Merriman reaches with another hit. Oilers have runners on 1st and 3rd in the 6th inning.
Very hard hit ball by Troy in left field, and the outfield is very hard, so it's rolling out there. So very hard for Miggy to score from second on that one. Obviously not the fastest guy out there. Maybe a little faster than me, but not the fastest.
How fast are you, Alex?
Probably the slowest, so we'll go with that.
All right, we've got Josh Schwer up to the plate. Runners at the corners. Schwer is the 9-hitter. He's 0 for 2 today. Slide out to right field in his last at-bat. Popped up to second base in his first at-bat. Ball to the outfield would have to be fairly deep here to score Valdez, but that ball gets away from the catcher, and Valdez will stroll in. Oilers take a 5-1 lead.
Slide there in dirt right there. Very hard block there for the catcher. Did a good job getting body in front of it, but it just trickled away and he scored there. So
not a lot the catcher could do there. Wild pitch from Dalzell, and the Oilers add on 2 runs now, scored in the 6th, 5-1 lead. Looking for more. Runner at second base is Merriman. Josh Schwer at the dish. Count is 1-0.
See if Schwer can drive a ball right here with 1-0 count. Fastball hopefully coming here.
Pitch to Schwer. Hit a couple hops to third base. Nick Eli checks on the runner at second. Throws Schwer out at first. 2 away. Brings up the top of the order in Derek Hurd.
So Derek struggled a little bit today, but we'll see if he can get his fastball here. Definitely a guy that never know when he can get his base hit. He definitely always a threat when it comes to batting. So we'll see what he can do right here.
Struggling a little bit today, has struggled a little bit early on, has hit balls hard. A couple of strikeouts today. Now's as good a time as any to get his first hit of the game. 6th inning, runner on second is Merriman. First pitch from Dalzell to Derek Hurd is up and away, ball 1. Inning started off with a ground out to Williams. Johnson doubled off the bag at third. Valdez followed with a single that scored Johnson, and single from Merriman moved Valdez over to third. Wild pitch scored Valdez. That's 2 runs. Oilers lead at 5-1. Meeting at the mound.
So it looks like the third baseman's maybe talking to his freshman, kind of calming him down a little bit, just to tell him get in the zone here and let the defense work a little bit. So we'll see how this works for him.
That's the third baseman, Nick Eli, the sophomore, going to talk to his freshman pitcher. Tyler Dalzell entered the game here after Carter Daniels took an exit. 1-0 pitch to Hurd is fouled out of play. Count goes to 1-1.
So I'd say Derek's on it right now. See if he can get another pitch and see if he can drive it.
Final line for Carter Daniels. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, gave up 5 runs, 4 of those earned. He struck out 4 batters. Pitch fouled at the plate. All 4 of Daniels' strikeouts came in the first 3 innings. In innings 4 and 5 and 6, the Oilers were all over the Falcons starter, leading to the pitching change. Now we have Tyler Dalzell on the hill. 1-2 count to Derek Hurd. Runner on second is Merriman, who singled. Part of 3 hits in a row. This ball bounced high to third base, fielded by Eli. Throws to first. Derek Hurd is out, but the Oilers add 2 now and take a 5-1 lead. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 6. Tyler Kennedy back on for another inning of work. We're now in the bottom of the 6th. Oilers added 2 runs at the top of this half inning. Falcons bring up to the plate their number 2 hitter, left fielder Adam Purdy. Purdy struck out swinging in the 1st and 3rd inning.
So this first batter of the inning would be very important to get out, especially after a 2-run inning like it just happened. And there are 3 whole hitters up next, who's probably one of the better hitters on their team. So we'll see how TK handles this first hitter of the inning.
Purdy shows bunt, fouls the pitch off. Strike 1 would be a big first out. Oilers scored 2. Always want to come back with a 0 after your team scores for you. Oilers lead it 5-1. In the bottom of the 6th. The 0-1 pitch from Kennedy is a big breaking ball there. That the knuckle curve, Alex?
I think that actually looked like the slider. It just looked like he took a little speed off it, tried to spin it a little bit more. So it looked good, though. Definitely swing and miss and looking good.
Ahead to Purdy, 0-2, looking to strike him out for the 3rd time. The 0-2 pitch swung on and sticks the bat out, grounds it up the middle. Fielded by Hurd. He fires to Burkett at first. And the tall, lanky frame of Pete Burkett stretches out. Oilers get the first batter of the inning.
I was about to say, I think that nicked off TK's glove as it came up the middle. And slowed it down a little bit. I think it helped Eric to make that play up the middle and fire it over there. Very close play, but overall, got the first out of the inning.
Got the first out. That's what is important. We'll go 1-6-3 on the putout. And brings up TJ Lett. Aggressive swing and a miss on the first pitch.
So it looks like maybe a changeup or a splitter you threw right there. I haven't seen too many splitters today, so I'd have to imagine that was probably his changeup.
Lett yet to record an at-bat. He's walked twice, hitting .417 for the Falcons. Best hitter on this team. Swings and misses.
It's a hard slider right there. It's probably the hardest he's thrown it all day, so it's looking good. 0-2 with one of the better hitters, so we'll see how he handles him for the rest of that bat.
Yeah, Kennedy sort of pitching backwards here to Lett. A couple of swing and misses from TJ. Another 0-2 count. See what Kennedy does here. Swings, and that's looped into right center, but Schwer ranges to his left, and there are 2 away. Brings up the 4-hitter in Nick Eli, playing third base today for the Falcons. He's 0 for 2, grounded out to third base in the first and grounded out to second in the fourth.
Another big at bat for TK here, number 4 hitter. You never know the damage that could be done with this guy, so still got to pitch him a little careful here.
First pitch again off speed. Merriman dives at third, but cannot make the play. That's a single for Eli. Falcons have a runner aboard with 2 outs, and Zach Santoro comes to the plate. He's 2 for 2 in the game, has an RBI. He has singles in the second and fourth innings.
So not too much damage right there. Guy on first. Still 2 outs, so all he needs is a ground ball, strike out. Anything that works, get that third out and get back into the dugout.
First 2 batters of the inning retired by Kennedy. Eli on with a single. Santoro at the plate. First pitch off speed again.
I have to say right there, I think that was the knuckle curves, more 12-6 action right there. Very good pitch. And obviously threw for a strike and swung right over it.
Kennedy has started every hitter this inning with the off speed. Seems to be working here as we approach the later innings of this game. The check on Eli at first base. He is back in safely.
Very good
Eli,
pickoff move by TK right there.
Eli does have a stolen base this year. Good check. Another check by Kennedy. Doesn't want a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs. And just a 5-1 lead, but you don't want to get too lazy here, as this game could turn around. Eli gets on and scores. Get into some trouble. So Kennedy delivers another off-speed pitch. That pitch is fouled off. Back into the screen. 84 pitches for Kennedy. And another 0-2 count. This one to Zach Santoro.
So a nice 0-2 count right here. We'll see how he mixes it up and see what he throws. Try to get out of this inning right here.
Kennedy still throwing strikes. That's very important, especially as you get later into the game. And with all the off-speed he's throwing, able to throw those pitches for strikes. 60 strikes in 84 pitches. Kennedy will deliver the 0-2 pitch. Fastball that is up and away. Trying to get Santoro to chase there on 0-2. Count 1-2 still ahead.
We'll see what they're trying to set up here. They may go inside. Nope, looks like they're going to go back outside right here.
1-2 to Santoro. That pitch is up.
Leaving the curveball up right now, so back to even 2-2 count. So we'll see what Coach Beck is thinking for TK to throw right here.
Coach Brian Mikowski calling the pitches from the dugout. Signals to Valdez, who then signals out to Kennedy, who comes set at a 2-2 count to Santoro. 2-2 is fouled back into the screen. Santoro fights it off, stays alive. Count remains even at 2-2.
So it's good fastball outside right there. It's just a good fight by the batter. So let's get back at it, see what TK throws again.
Kennedy's got the Falcons hitters off balance this inning. Eli on first. He's singled. Batter Santoro at the plate, and the count is 2-2. Kennedy comes set and delivers. That ball is hit on a couple of hops. Merriman charges and throws to Burkett at first base. Falcons get a single, but no more. We are headed to the 7th inning. Oilers lead it 5-1. We're in inning number 7. Falcons make another pitching change. Now on the mound is a junior from Wadsworth, Ohio. Jeff Stover making his first appearance of the season for the Falcons. Leadoff batter for the Oilers is the right fielder, Logan Hera.
See Logan can drive a ball here, maybe get an extra base hit and get himself in scoring position.
Hera 1 for 3 today, has a run scored. First pitch is a ball.
So it looks like this guy's throwing a little bit harder than the last pitcher they had last inning. So see how our guys handle that.
If Tyler Dalzell exits, he was the freshman, mopped up the end of the last inning. This ball off the bat of Hera is flied into right center field. And the center fielder is Danny Beaver, ranges over and makes the play. That's 1 out for Findlay here in the 7th. Brings up Pete Burkett. Burkett is 2 for 3 today, has a run scored. He scored that run on the home run back in the 4th inning. Had a runner on and drilled the ball over the left field fence. A couple of RBIs put the Oilers ahead. They've since added on to that lead, now lead 5-1.
It looks like they might have put a new left fielder out there from last inning. There was a lefty out there. It looks like put some kind of right fielder or right-handed thrower in left field. So backed up a few steps just because of the home run, or 4th inning. So we'll see what Pete does right here.
That pitch is hit through the right side, and it's the 3rd hit of the game for Pete Burkett. Burkett seeing the ball well today. You got a number on that left fielder there, Alex?
I do not. I cannot see that far.
Well, we have no idea who is in left field, apparently. We're thinking it's not Adam Purdy anymore. Single from Burkett, 1 out single, brings up Pete Jorgen. Jorgen is 0 for 3 today, came into the day hitting .619. That's the best on the team by far. 4th best average in the country. Again, the Oilers looking to improve on their 6-0 start to the season. Looking to go 7-0 in good position here, up 5-1 late in this game. Second pitch to Jorgen is on the corner for a strike.
It's a very good slider right there. Umpire likes those outside pitches, so put it right there and obviously got the call.
He's been on that outside corner all day. Burkett got that pitch, drove it through the right side. This one hit to right center field. TJ Lett back into his right, makes the play on the run. Ball was hit hard by Jorgen, but we have 2 away. Burkett back to first base. Brings up Jordan Williams.
A lot of speed in right field right there. Kind of tailed back to the outfielder as he was running to his right. So it was a good play by the right fielder.
Jordan Williams, the designated hitter for Findlay. 0 for 3 today, has a run scored. First pitch is a called strike from the pitcher, Jeff Stover.
Very hard slider, definitely coming in. Starts kind of inside and just comes across the plate. So we'll see how our hitters do with that.
Second pitch, 0-1. Williams swings through that one. Count is 0-2. The run on first base is Burkett. Oilers have a 5-1 lead. We're in the 7th inning.
2 straight sliders here from the pitcher. We'll see if it comes back to it.
0-2 pitch to Williams. Flails at that one and swings and misses. Nice job of pitching from Stover. Oilers get a hit, but go down quietly. And it leads at 5-1. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 7. Welcome back. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. Tyler Kennedy back on the hill for Findlay. First pitch is a ball down low to the designated hitter, Jacob Carpenter, 0 for 2 in the ball game today.
So it looks like Kennedy's fastball is sitting around 82 right now, so maybe slow down a little bit, maybe a little bit fatigued, but still throwing strikes though, so it's looking good.
Strike there from Kennedy makes the count 1-1. He's at 90 pitches now, 63 of those for strikes. Start to get tired in the later innings. What's the strategy when you're on the hill?
So definitely go pitch by pitch. Make sure you're throwing strikes. Where spots are definitely important when it gets down to the later innings. So don't want to miss over the plate, especially when your velocity is down a little bit, because who knows what mistakes can be hit and how far they can be hit.
Count is 1-2 to Jacob Carpenter. Kennedy rocks and fires. That pitch is swung on and missed, blocked by Miguel Valdez. Throws down to first. And it's another strikeout for Tyler Kennedy, the 6th of the ball game.
I would have to say that was a changeup. Looks like it dropped, swung right over it. And if it wasn't his changeup, it could have been a splitter. But either way, it was a very good pitch and got the first out of the inning right there.
So you're telling me Kennedy's throwing 5 pitches, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Has a good arsenal of pitches going on.
Well, they're working today. That pitch is fouled off at the plate, 0-1. Kennedy has been stellar so far. 1 run allowed, just 4 hits. He's now into the 7th inning. The Oilers pitching has been solid so far this year.
So it looks like we have a little bit of movement in the bullpen right now. Pitch count's getting up there, so just got to make sure if anything happens, our guys are ready to go.
Oilers pitchers have combined for a 2.49 ERA in the 6 games thus far. Combine that with an offense that has been better than it has in the past, and that leads you to a 6-0 start. Looking to go 7-0. 1-2 count now to the first baseman, Angelo Tornatore. Pitch is down and away, ball 2.
So just see if he uses that outside corner the umpire likes, see if he can get a call strike 3 right here.
Kennedy plays with the ball in his glove. Now gets the pitch, rocks, and delivers the 2-2. That's check swing, but he went around, and that's 2 up and 2 strikeouts. Kennedy back at it here in the 7th, and there's 2 away.
So the deeper he goes right here, the stronger he's looking. So it's a very good sign so far.
The pitchers so far have been racking up the strikeouts, 64 of them through 6 games, and 7 here for Kennedy. And talking with Alex Harder, sophomore pitcher for the Oilers, he had 14 strikeouts in his win over the West Virginia Wesleyan Bobcats a couple of days ago. Findlay swept that doubleheader as they have done all year. Perfect 6-0 start. Kennedy delivers the 1-0 pitch. And that ball is up high, 2-0. And Alex said there is some action in the Oilers bullpen. Could be the last inning here for Tyler. The 2-0 and the 100th pitch of the game for Kennedy is high, 3-0 to Steve Grober, who is 1 for 2 today.
I would imagine as a Notre Dame hitter right now, down 5-1, 3-0 count, I would imagine they'd be taking right here. We'll see what he does right here.
Definitely going to be taking here. Just deliver a strike. Kennedy does not, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
So it looks like it was pretty close. Maybe ran a little bit inside. Too much for the umpire, so it's a walk right there. 9-hole comes up, so we'll see what TK, how he responds to that.
Looking at the dugout, and they are radioing the bullpen, getting a status check on the arms in the pen. Can you see who's down there?
It looks like maybe Josh Robinson's down there, I would imagine. Xander Tice, I would say Possibly Drew Klein. Drew Klein did really well with the JV game yesterday, so
Okay.
maybe giving him a chance. Outside of that, I don't see too many other guys. Of course, we have Jake Ireland down there, always being the senior leader, helping out the pitchers, stuff like that. Always a good help with the walkie-talkie and signaling when our guys need to get ready and when they're going in, stuff like that.
All right, and Miguel Valdez out to talk to Kennedy, probably to give his bullpen a little more time. Looks like they're going to make the call. Brian Mikowski comes out to talk to Kennedy, and we will get the pitching change here when we come back. Great outing from Kennedy. We'll give you final numbers on him. When we come back, Oilers lead at 5-1. We're in the 7th inning. Junior Josh Robinson takes the hill in relief of Tyler Kennedy. Robinson getting his 3rd appearance of the year, getting the 10th appearance of his career. Has a career 0-1 record, has pitched 10 2/3 innings, has 9 strikeouts, and an ERA of 11.81. On here in the 7th inning, Oilers lead at 5-1. First pitch is outside. That's ball 1 to the Falcons shortstop Austin Barnhart. He's hitting in the 9-hole. 4-pitch walk was to Steve Grober. That prompted the exit to Tyler Kennedy, who pitched very well today for the Oilers. He went 6 2/3 innings and allowed just 1 earned run. The runner on first will be credited to Kennedy. But a good outing from Tyler. Now see if they can get out of trouble here. 2 outs, runner on first, strike from the pitcher Josh Robinson. Pitches fouled back into the screen, 2-2. Now to Barnhart.
Josh Robinson's definitely improved over this offseason. Developed a cutter who's been really effective early here in the season. See if he can use it to his advantage here.
He's pitched 2 2/3 innings this year in 2 appearances and has not allowed a hit. That ball is flied into center field. Should be an easy play for Schwer, who makes the play. Oilers give up a base runner, but nothing more. Findlay takes a 5-1 lead, headed to the top of the 8th. Back here for the top of the 8th inning, another pitching change for the Falcons is the freshman Todd Marshall making his 3rd appearance.
So this freshman's been throwing some pretty good games so far against Indianapolis and Nova Southeastern.
First pitch to Cameron Johnson is a strike on the outside corner.
So he hit that outside corner like the umpire likes right there. So we'll see if he sits there.
Marshall's last appearance came on Monday. Pitched 2/3 of an inning against Nova Southeastern. Gave up a run on a couple of doubles in a loss for the Falcons. That pitch is fouled away. Struggled in his first outing against Indy. That was back on February 18th. 1 2/3 innings. Gave up 9 runs. 7 of those earned. Oh 2 here to Johnson, who hits a ball, slow roller. Shortstop to his right. Cameron Johnson beats it to first base. That's an infield single for the Oilers' second baseman. Then they've got their leadoff runner on. And Miguel Valdez coming up.
Very tough play here by the shortstop. Back in the hole. Cam's got some good speed running into first base. So tough pick by the first baseman. So got the first guy on.
Really nothing that the shortstop could do there. Made a nice play, but Johnson just beat the throw to the bag. Single, 9th hit of the game for Findlay. Miguel Valdez now stepping up to the plate.
Miguel's been scoring the ball up as of late. Had a RBI single just a couple innings ago, so we'll see what he can do right here.
First pitch. Drilled foul down the first base line.
Little hit and run action right there.
Johnson was off with the pitch, and Oilers with 9 hits. Another one would give them double-digit hits for the 5th time this season. Had 10 hits in the first couple of games each against Cedarville, 12 in the first game against Barry, and 11 against West Virginia Wesley in the second game. Offense has been good. Pitching has been even better. Oilers 6-0. Johnson slides back in on the check at first base. Valdez up to the plate. Valdez is 1 for 3 today. Has a run scored and an RBI. 0-1 to Valdez is high. Now goes to 1-1. Johnson not off pitch there.
So a good layoff there by Mickey. So let's do 2-1 count right here, or 1-1 count, sorry. See if he can get a fastball here and drive it.
One pitch to Valdez. Johnson is off. The hit and run was on, but Johnson is in with the stolen base. Miguel is just protecting there. Catcher couldn't handle it. 1-2 count, but Johnson is into scoring position with the stolen base.
Double plays now not an option for Notre Dame, so we'll see if Mickey can get something, fight off a couple pitches maybe, and get a fastball and drive something.
2 strikes here to Valdez. He'd like to at least get Johnson over to third base. Bounces the ball, does his job. Shortstop fields, throws the first baseman puts on the tag. A great at-bat from Miguel Valdez. Down the count 1-2, moves Johnson to third base. Oilers looking to tack on, and Troy Merriman, who's been hot today. 2 hits for the Oilers, looking to add to a 5-1 lead.
It looks like infield's in right here, so we'll see if we can get a fly ball the outfielder that, or get a base hit right here.
Troy's hit the ball hard in each of his 3 at-bats. The only time he was out or had an at-bat that recorded it out was a line drive to third base. This one is a high chopper to third, and third baseman Eli fields and throws the first. Merriman's out on the first pitch. Johnson stays at third base. Maybe would like Troy to be a little more patient there. That brings up Josh Schwer to the plate. Schwer 0 for 3 in the ball game today.
So a very good pitch by the freshman pitcher for Notre Dame. So now he has 2 outs with a guy on third. We'll see if we can get out of this a little bit of a jam right here.
Josh Schwer up with 2 outs. Runner at third base is Cam Johnson. That pitch is down and away for ball 1.
Both catchers so far in this game have done a good job of keeping the ball away from the backstop. So Miguel's always done a good job of that, and the Notre Dame catcher's done just as good.
Yeah, Valdez a wall behind home plate. Oilers have a run thanks to a wild pitch, not really the catcher's fault. Catcher for the Falcons is Steve Grover. Schwer takes that pitch for a strike. Count is 1-1.
I'd like to see Schwer drive a ball right here. It'd be good.
Schwer looking to pick up his 5th RBI of the season. Takes that pitch. Strike 2.
So the freshman here from Notre Dame has a nice loopy curveball. Starts probably up close to head high. The batter drops right down over the middle. So very hard to see if you don't see it right away.
Todd Marshall doing a pretty good job. He delivers the 1-2. Juiced up there on the fastball a little bit. Up and away. Count is 2-2 for Josh Schwer.
Even it up right here, 2-2. We'll see if freshman goes back to the curveball here. He stays with the fastball.
Findlay looking to tack on to a 5-1 lead. That ball is up and over the head of Josh Schwer. Count now goes full. 5-1 lead for Findlay. We're in the 8th inning. Thanks for being with us. And you can follow all of the Oilers baseball season and all the other Oilers athletics events online at athletics.findlay.edu. Full count pitch to Schwer is drilled into right field. Right fielder Lett running to his right makes the play. Well hit by Schwer. But a nice play from TJ Lett. Oilers get a run into third base, but don't take advantage. They do, however, take a 5-1 lead to the bottom of inning number 8. Top of the order up for the Falcons in the bottom of the 8th. It's Danny Beaver. He's 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts and a fly ball to center field are the at-bats for Beaver. He bats in the bottom of the 8th. Josh Robinson back on the hill in his 2nd inning of work. First pitch, off speed, down in the dirt. Ball 1.
So it's a big inning for Josh here. We got top of the order here. Let's see if he can get his work done. It's a nice fastball inside. Jam the guy a little bit. I'm going to foul it off.
Foul ball brings the count to 1-1. Ball's fouled hard down the first base line. Strike count goes to 1-2.
Well, didn't he go get a rip here?
1-2 right here. Let's see what Josh throws.
Danny Beaver waits on the pitch, and it's a breaking ball. Off the plate away. Count goes to 2-2.
So they run that curveball outside and low, kind of backdoor the lefty right there. Couldn't exactly get in the strike zone.
Robinson delivers the 2-2, and it's fouled off the hands of Beaver. Out of play. 2-2 count still to the Falcons' leadoff hitter. Findlay leads it 5-1. Right now we're in the bottom of the 8th. Falcons running out of time. Oilers looking to pick up win number 7 on the year. Falcons trying to come back and pick up their 4th win. That ball swung on and missed. But foul ball. It's like off the foot of Miguel Valdez.
So that's what that cutter does to you. Runs in on the lefty and kind of jams them. So either hitting off Miguel's foot or hitting off the batter's foot. So hopefully Miguel can bounce back from that. Finish that bat right here.
Everybody looks okay, and we'll have the 2-2 pitch here from Robinson in a second. Danny Beaver, the batter. That ball grounded foul down the first base line.
It's a very good bat by this batter right here, the leadoff guy this inning.
Two-two. It's down low when the count goes full.
Looks like Josh drew a changeup right there, so you can get the batter swing over top of it. Batter did a good job noticing it and laid off of it.
Full count pitch is flied high into right field. Logan Hara comes in a few steps, makes the play. One away in the 8th and brings up the new hitter, Lombardi.
So Josh looks like he hummed it up there a little bit with the fastball up and in. Got it up to 86 right there and just had the guy fly out. Easy fly ball to Logan out there in right field.
Dominique Lombardo in the left fielder. He's getting his first at-bat of the day. Came in for Adam Purdy in the top of the 7th. First pitch to Lombardo. Off speed. He looked fooled there. Called strike 1.
Josh is a very deceptive pitcher. Throws all his pitches in the same slot. Curveball looks the same thing as a fastball. Hard to hit as a batter.
A 1 pitch to Lombardo. Half-hearted swing. Foul tip into the glove of Valdez for strike number 2. Lombardo at the plate. The 3-hole hitter, TJ Lett on deck. Best hitter on the squad, and Jacob Carpenter in the hole. 0-2 pitch to Lombardo.
Very good pitch. Came back with that cutter outside corner. See how far the umpire would go out. Maybe just a little bit too far. So still 1-2 count, still ahead. Josh come back here with another good pitch like that.
Tried to get Lombardo to chase on 0-2. Now 1-2 to Lombardo. Another big breaking ball. Lombardo somehow gets a piece of it. It's fouled back into the screen. Count remains 1-2. Robinson looking good here.
See if he can lead this batter off bounds a little bit. Get him to strike out or roll over on something.
Ball is up and away. Count is 2-2. This one hit down the left field line, moving over the field to his right towards the line. Lombardo on with a single. And a little bit of light here for the Falcons. Lombardo first at bat gets the 5th base hit of the game for the Falcons.
Josh left that fastball. Up a little high, and looks like maybe the batter just got right on top of it, hit it down the line. He did a good job, though, cutting it off and make sure he didn't get a double out of it. So double play is still an option right here.
Pretty good piece of hitting from Lombardo, and the big bat TJ Lett up at the plate. Lett 0 for 1 today. Reached it with a couple of walks. He's got a run scored. First pitch to Lett is a ball down low.
It looks like he tried to start him off with the curveball right there. Couldn't throw over strike, kind of left it inside.
Robinson behind to the count. Runner on first is Lombardo. That pitch grounded through the left side. Lett picks up his first hit of the game, and Falcons have something brewing here in the 8th inning. After the single from Lett, back-to-back singles now, Lombardo and Lett. 6 hits for the Falcons, and players out. Merriman now talking to his pitcher, Josh Robinson. Nick Eli, the batter at the dish, third baseman for the Falcons. He's 1 for 3 today.
A little bit of a jam right here, first and second with a 4-hole hitter, but Josh has good enough stuff. Just needs to spot up a little bit, and he should be good to go.
Really, the first inning that the Falcons have had a threatening inning with less than 2 outs. They did score a run back in the 4th, trying to cut this lead. Oilers lead at 5-1. First pitch from Robinson is a ball. 23 pitches out of the bullpen from Robinson.
So it looks like we have a little bit of movement in the bullpen. Looks like maybe AJ Cecil has gotten up for Findlay. Get ready just in case anything else happens.
The 1-0 from Robinson is check swing, and umpire says he didn't go. That's ball 2 to Nick Eli. Game time up over 2 hours now. Again, this is a 9-inning game. We're in the 8th. Findlay leads at 5-1. 2-0 pitch from Robinson. Ball gets away from Valdez, but count goes to 3-0. Again, a little action in the bullpen. Looks like it's the senior closer, AJ Cecil.
So you still got to be careful with this pitch. 3-0, down 5-1. Don't want to leave too much to play. You do have a 4-hole hitter up there, so never know what the Notre Dame coach.
We'll see how aggressive Eli is on 3-0. Down 4 runs, you got to think he's going to take. First pitch, and he does take the fastball over the heart of the plate. Count goes to 3-1. Little life in the Falcons dugout for the first time today. It's been all Oilers here today. Looking to finish this one out, 4-run lead with 5 outs to go. 3-1 pitch from Robinson. He is tied. Robinson walks Eli, and the Falcons have the bases loaded here in the 8th. Not a good situation for Findlay now with a 4-run lead. Double play is in order, and that would be an extreme scenario for Findlay. Robinson looks like he's going to get pulled here. Brian Mikowski out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. Cecil not ready in the pen. Robinson will stay in. Alex, what are they talking about here in this situation?
It's hard to say. Either he's and they're talking about some pitches that they want to throw here to this batter, the 5-hole. I think he's got an RBI on the day, so definitely a guy that's been hitting the ball, seeing the ball pretty well. They're probably talking about where they want to go with their pitches, what pitches they want to throw, what they want to start them off with. And at the same time, they're probably giving AJ some time to get ready also, just in case anything else happens. So we'll see how Josh handles this at bat. Big at bat right here.
Yeah, the hitter, Zach Santoro. He's got a couple of hits, the only batter for the Falcons with 2 hits in this one. Does have an RBI. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Robinson comes set with the bases loaded. First pitch is on the plate for strike 1. Good first pitch from Robinson.
So the cutter kind of missed with the spot, but still good enough pitch to come over the inside corner right there and get the batter just looking at it.
Big first pitch after walking the hitter before. 4 balls. Second pitch is off speed. Santoro checks his swing, and it's ball 1. Count is 1-1. Bases loaded. Runner at third is Lombardo. He's singled. Lett singled. He's on second. Eli walked. He's on first. Santoro waits on the 1-1 from Robinson. Swings foul, tipped into the glove of Valdez. 1-2. Big batter here for the Oilers and for Josh Robinson.
So I would have to say that would be a cutter right there. So it was another good one. Maybe had a little sink to it at the same time. So maybe a baby slider a little bit.
Big at bat here for both teams. Robinson, 1-2 pitch. Foul ball at the plate. Count remains 1-2.
They actually personally know the batter. I played with him in high school, a little bit of summer ball. So very tough batter, contact hitter, can drive the ball. A very hard guy to strike out. See if Josh can do that here today, though.
Robinson has a 1-2 count. Bases are juiced. Pitch to Santoro. On the outside corner. Santoro didn't like it. Robinson gets the big strikeout with the bases loaded. And the Oilers have 2 away, bringing up Jacob Carpenter, the designated hitter. He's tasked with scoring some runs here with the bases loaded. Big pitch from Josh Robinson.
So it's a generous outside corner there again from the umpire. So it looks like the batter maybe argued it a little bit that Mickey might have pulled it back, but Mickey's very good at framing pitches, so definitely got him a strike.
And here comes Brian Mikowski. Looks like now they're going to make the change. Robinson did load the bases, but that was a pressure pitch there. We'll be back with some numbers on Josh and numbers on the batter, or the pitcher coming in the game for the Oilers, A.J. Cecil. Back here, bases loaded for the Falcons. We're in the 8th. Findlay leads 5-1 into the game. For the Oilers is A.J. Cecil, the senior from Oak Harbor. First team all-GLIAC performer last season. Pitched in 16 games, had a 2.6 ERA, 18 strikeouts, had 5 saves. He started this year with a 3-0 record, picked up wins in each of the Oilers' extra inning games. So far this season, Cecil has 3 wins. He's pitched 3.2 innings. Has allowed 5 hits, just 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts. Would love a strikeout here. Falcons have the bases loaded. Jacob Carpenter at the dish. And he didn't get enough time, apparently, so we're going to give him some more, Valdez.
Looks like the umpire was talking to Cecil about maybe something in his stretch that he was doing that's not allowed.
When Cecil comes set, he hangs that front arm down, his throwing arm, and apparently the umpire's saying that's illegal.
First time I've ever seen that before.
Never heard that rule. Nonetheless, Cecil delivers his first pitch, and it's a ball up and away. You never know what you're going to see when you come to the park, Alex.
Not at all.
Bases juice for the Falcons. Hitter at the plate is Jacob Carpenter. 0 for 3 today. Bases loaded. The runner at third is Lombardo. TJ Lett at second. Nick Eli at first. Carpenter waits on the 1-0, and it's 2-1 from Cecil.
So it looks like AJ just needs to settle down a little bit, get comfortable, throw that first strike, see if you can get that going for him.
And Cecil comes set to deliver the 2-0 pitch to Carpenter. There it is over the plate. Line drive into center field. Josh Swear comes on, dives, and the ball is down. 2 runs are going to score for the Falcons. This game is now 5-3 after the hit from Jacob Carpenter. Eli scoots over to third base. 2 RBIs. Those will go to Josh Robinson.
So it looks like Schwer maybe thought that ball was hit a little harder than it was and kind of misread it a little bit and had to come sprinting in the last second. Dove, couldn't get the play, couldn't catch the ball. So now we have first and third. New batter.
Yeah, Schwer took his first step back. The line drive right at the outfielder is they're calling a ball on AJ Cecil. And Eli scores. Carpenter goes to second. I don't know where the ball was. I'm guessing it again dealt with him hanging his arm, and they just gave a run to the Falcons. This game is now 5-4. And Coach Perrell's going to argue, as he should. I don't know what the call is.
So I would have to say, I'm guessing maybe from habit and how usually AJ pitches, maybe dangled that arm down again as he got warned the first time. I can't really tell what happened.
That's what it has to be, but I don't see how that's a balk. And they're going to pinch run at second base for Carpenter. Again, I'm baffled here. I don't know what we just saw. But so this game is 5-4. We entered with a 5-1. Falcons have scored 3 runs. Now AJ Cecil rattles, spikes the first ball, and it's a wild pitch. Cecil's got to settle down here. 2 outs. Never like to see this. And the momentum is all with the Falcons right now.
So AJ just needs to settle down a little bit. Crowd's getting a little rowdy, maybe rattling him a little bit. So still has 2 outs. All he needs is to get one guy right here. We're out of the inning.
Right.
Still a 5-4 game. We still have the lead. We're still okay.
Got to remember, he's the pitcher on the mound with the lead. He's got 5-4. It's 2 outs. The pitcher or the batter, Notre, at the plate. That ball is grounded a couple of hops to Burkett, who will take it himself and retire the batter. Oilers surrendered 3 runs. Falcons fired up. But Findlay still holds a 5-4 lead. We're headed to the 9th. Should be a good one.
Stats, let's go, kids.
Okay, back here for the 9th inning. Oilers bat at the top of the 9th, 5-4. Got a little explanation there from the umpire on the balk from Cecil. You can dangle your hand in the stretch without the ball, but Cecil, out of habit, he was holding the ball. And so the ump saying at that point, if you come set, you better keep moving. AJ Cecil just came set and stopped. Technically, that is a balk, so the run scores. It's the 4th run of the game. Falcons scored 3 in the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th, Derek Hurd leads off. New pitcher on the hill for the Falcons is Danny Matic.
So it'd be a big inning right here if the Oilers can get a run right here. definitely a little bit of insurance going into the last inning. So a lot closer than it was just an inning ago.
Danny Matic on the hill, getting his 4th appearance of the year. He's 1-1, 1.35 ERA. He's allowed just 1 run in 6 2/3 innings, has struck out 4. Oilers would love to get one of those runs back. Pitch from Matic is fouled. And 0-2. Derek Hurd, the batter for the Oilers. Hurd, the top of the order. He's 0 for 4 today. In a game that looked like Findlay was cruising, ahead 5-1 for the 6th and 7th innings. 3 runs across the plate for the Falcons in the 8th. It's 5-4.
So it looks like a slider is what this kid throws. It's a good pitch, but a very good job of Derek laying off that pitch right there in the dirt.
1-2 to Derek Hurd. Pitch is lined into center field. First base hit of the day for Hurd. Well done. After giving up 3 runs, Hurd comes back and leads off with a single.
So always a threat in the box. Always can get that base hit when he needs it.
Yep, 0 for 4. Doesn't let that get to him. Singles. Danny Matic on the hill has had a good year so far. He's a freshman, actually, getting his first year, his first taste of college baseball. He's been pretty successful so far. Hurd gets him for a single here, leads off the 9th. And Logan Hara stepping up to the plate. He's 1 for 4 today, has a run scored.
So a lot of freshman pitchers from Notre Dame thus far. So done a pretty good job so far, and we'll see how this freshman responds after the base hit from Hurd.
Hurd with the hit, and Falcons expecting bunt here. Eli in 4 steps onto the infield grass at third base, and Hara waits, shows bunt, and umpire says he went for strike 1. 0-1 to Hara. Trying to bunt here to get Hurd into scoring position with the big bat in Pete Burkett in the 3-hole waiting on deck.
So it looks like the third baseman is trying to maybe turn this double play. He's basically playing in where the pitcher's at.
He's a good 7 or 8 steps on the grass. That ball is swung on and missed, but Hurd slides in safely to second base. Hit and run there, trying to catch the Falcons sleeping. Hara misses, but Hurd it now into scoring position. Stolen base, good jump from Derek Hurd.
So it looks like the catcher double clutched right there. Maybe could have had him, but after the double clutch, it gave Hurd more than enough time to get into the bag with absolutely no chance of getting it.
That's what the swing does at home plate there, protecting the runner. Catcher had to take a little extra time, Hurd in safely. Hara now waits, grounds the ball to third base. Great at bat from Logan Hara. Perfectly done. Hurd's over to third base. Oilers have a runner at third with 1 out. And Pete Burkett coming up to the plate.
So if I remember correctly, we had this maybe an inning or 2 ago. Had a guy on third, 1 out. Couldn't capitalize. So see if our 3 and 4 hole hitters right here can capitalize on that. Either deep fly ball or even a base hit would be nice. And the infield's in, so definitely a ground ball would not work right here.
Yep, had this situation last inning. Cam Johnson reached for the leadoff single, got to third base with 1 out, and did not score. Oilers have it again. Pete Burkett up. He had the big blow. He's 3 for 4 today. Seeing the ball very well, takes the first pitch for a ball. Burkett, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, first pitch slider right there. So maybe they're trying to keep him away from a fastball here since it's 3 for 4. Base is open at first base, so they keep that as an option.
Yep, Burkett gave the Oilers the lead. Game was tied at 0 in the top of the 4th inning. Burkett drilled the ball over the left field wall for his first career home run. Now waits, and count goes to 2-0. Hitters count to the dangerous Pete Burkett. Going to look for a fastball here. Infield is in tight. Runner at third, 1 out.
It's a tough situation right here for this freshman pitcher. Definitely one of the hotter hitters on this team right now for the Oilers. And 2-0 count, fastball count. See what he does.
Does not go to the pass. Throws off speed. 3-0 to Burkett. Probably just pitching around here, maybe trying to get to the double play.
That's what I would imagine here with first base open. Definitely try to get that double play back in order. Try to end the inning.
But not good news for the Falcons is Pete Jorgen's on deck. Jorgen came into the game hitting .619. He's hit a couple balls hard today. And another breaking ball. They did pitch around Burkett. That's the kind of respect you get when you go 3 for 4. Burkett gets on with a walk. Great day for him at the plate. Now it turns over to Peter Jorgen. Jorgen with a chance to extend Findlay's 5-4 lead late in this game.
So first and third right here. See what the Notre Dame does for a defensive play right here, just in case maybe Pete decides to go or something.
First and third. Burkett, not a lot of speed at first base, but they're going to hold him on with the first baseman. Third baseman, even with the bag at third. Infielders in the middle in double play depth. First pitch to Jorgen is a fastball over the heart of the plate for strike 1.
So nice first pitch right there for the freshman. Definitely need to get ahead in this count, especially with first and third like this.
Jorgen 0 for 4 in the game today. Again, coming in, hottest hitter on the team. Runners at first and third, the 0-1. That ball is down and away. Doesn't look like Matich is really throwing that breaking ball for strikes.
1-1 count. Looks like Jaron Stutzman over here, the third base coach, give him some signs. Let's see if anything's on right here.
See if they put anything on here. Burkett at first. Jorgen waits, and the pitch is on the outside corner. Strike 2.
So another generous outside fastball right there from the umpire. Definitely, like we've been saying all game, likes that outside fastball. So maybe they'll go back to it, try to get him looking, get the strikeout here, and get first and third with 2 outs.
Working the outside corner as you should when you've been getting it all day. Jorgen needs to be aware of that. Ball on the ground here. Would be great for the Oilers to score a run, just as long as you avoid the double play. That ball is low, 2-2. Jorgen can run, so a double play would be tough in this situation. Got to be hit hard right at someone, you'd imagine. Runner on third is Hurd. Runner at first is Burkett.
So a lot of dirt balls here from this freshman with that slider, and the catcher's done a great job so far. No pass balls, anything like that, so Hurd can score from third.
2-2 is swung on and fouled off. Good for check swing there from Jorgen.
So set him up with a fastball right there, even 2-2. Let's see if he can go to the slider right here.
Jorgen just looking to put them all in play here. As long as you avoid the double play, a run will score. 2-2 is hit through the right side. That's a base hit for Pete Jorgen. Derek Hurd across the plate. Great piece of hitting from Jorgen. Oilers answer the 3-run 8 with a run of their own. And we've got 1 out and runners on first and second. Not done yet.
So that's why Jorgen's been 6-19. He's been hitting the ball in very good count, even when he's down like that, always staying tough and being clutch at the same time, especially in the top of the ninth like this situation.
2-strike hit for Jorgen. For his first of the day, brings up Jordan Williams with a chance to add on. Runner in scoring position at second is Burkett. Jorgen on at first. The first pitch to Williams is a strike inside corner.
So it looks like he might slow down that slider a little bit, just try to throw it over there to get a first pitch strike on a bad pitch.
Williams waits on the 0-1. And the pitch. Swung on and hit into right field. Let's coming a long way. That's going to fall for a base hit for Jordan Williams. And the bases are loaded for Findlay here in inning number 9. Great answer to the 3-run 8 from the Falcons.
A very, very good job by the right fielder, though it doesn't go unnoticed. He ran up it really hard, made it look like he was going to catch it, put his glove in the air like he was. It kind of helped Pete up at second, so we didn't get a jump on it, possibly score. So
the run does not score. Bases are loaded. And this is where I've seen the maturation of this team from previous years. 3 runs for the Falcons in the 8th, and all the momentum on their side. Now back over to Findlay as they've got a run on the board, threatening for more. Bases loaded. Cameron Johnson at the plate. He's 2 for 3 today. Has a run scored. First pitch is a ball. They've gotten to this freshman pitcher here in the 9th.
Yep. Looks like we got corners in here, so maybe corners are going to first and third are going to go home, and then out the middle they're trying to turn the double play right here.
Johnson pops this one up on the infield. They're going to call an infield fly. And that's 2 away. Johnson missed it, got under it, popped it up. And And it's going to come to Miguel Valdez with the bases loaded.
So Miguel's been hitting the ball hard. Let's see if he can square another one up and get a base knock here.
Miguel Valdez up with the bases juiced. He's 1 for 4 RBI and a run scored in this one. Oilers lead at 6-4. We're in the 9th. First pitch is a slider. Off the plate away, ball 1.
So a little bit low right there. Maybe we could have got a little higher, could have been a strike, but 0-1 or 1-0 for Miggy. Let's see if he can get his fastball here.
Valdez waits on the 1-0. That ball's on the corner. Strike 1. Firm fastball from the pitcher, Matic.
So Miggy knew right when it was pitched. He as the catcher should know that outside pitch has been called all day, so he'll probably be looking at it if it comes again.
The 1-1. Ball down and away, and as you said, Alex, great block from Steve Grover. He's done a good job back there.
He has good work back there. Good job.
So I can't say it again more and more. The catcher's done a great job back there, not letting up any runs.
Saved the run there. Burkett would score on the pass ball. Bases are juiced. Burkett's at third. Jorgens at second. Williams at first. 3 hits in the innings for Findlay. Looking for 1 more. And they have a 3-1 count to Valdez. Valdez singled on a 3-1 count earlier in the ballgame. That was in inning number 6. Looking to do the same here. Single would likely score 2. Ball to the gap could score 3. Williams could run at first. Jorgens can fly at second. Hit would go a long way here. Oilers lead 6-4. We're in the 9th. 12 hits for Findlay. That's the 5th double-digit hit performance by the Oilers offense in 7 games. Well done by the Findlay offense.
So I look like a catcher. I want to go out to his pitcher real quick just to talk about this pitch right here. This is a big pitch. Definitely a fastball count. Don't want to leave anything too much over the plate so Miggy can drive it. No bases are open, so you can't really walk the guy either.
Miggy, 3-1. That ball's in, and the Oilers get another run on the walk. Pete Burkett cruises across home plate. Findlay leads it, 7-4.
So very, very tough pitch to call ball right there. But definitely ran up and inside a little bit. Could have gone either way, but the umpire decided to call the ball, and we get a run on a walk.
Yep, umpire's been generous on the outside corner, not so generous inside. That one misses in, and it's ball 4. Easy RBI for Miguel Valdez. Oilers lead at 7-4. We've got a meeting at the mound for the Falcons, talking to the pitcher, Danny Matic, who's got himself into some trouble here. He's allowed 2 runs already. Bases still loaded with 2 away.
So it looks like a little bit of movement in the bullpen for Notre Dame. Right-hander possibly, but it doesn't look like the coach is going to make the change. He's going to leave the freshman in for another batter.
Great answer by the Oilers. Allowed 3 runs in the 8th. Come back with 2 of their own here in the 9th. Oilers scored 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th, and now 2 in the 9th. Looking for more. Troy Merriman at the plate. He's 2 for 4, hit some balls hard today. Again, a hit here would be huge for the confidence. They got to think they'd send A.J. Cecil back out for the bottom of the 9th. Troy Merriman at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Fans here yelling same pitch. I think that one was a little over more. Caught more of the plate than the last one, and it's strike 1 to Merriman. Matic into his windup and fires. That one down and away. Another good piece of catching from Grover.
Nice sweeping slider right there. Try to get Troy to swing at it maybe a little bit too outside, though. Good pitch, though, for a 0-1 pitch.
Matic really slows his arm down when he throws that slider. Hitters pick up on that. They can get a big advantage at the plate. And that one's down 2-1. Troy Merriman, chance to blow this one open. 3-run lead for Findlay. Hit here could give them a 5-run lead. That would be huge with 3 outs remaining. Pitch to Troy is inside. Almost hit him. Count goes to 3-1. Same count we just saw on Valdez.
So once again, this freshman pitcher, not a base open. Definitely want to leave too much on the plate. Troy's been hitting the ball really well. A lot of extra base hits. We'll see what he does.
That pitch is off the plate away, and it's an RBI for Merriman. Findlay answers the 3-run eighth with 3 of their own here in the ninth. And this one not done yet. That's back-to-back walks. And the third walk of the inning for Matic, who looks like his day is going to be done. Had only given up 1 run coming into today. Oilers have touched him for 3 here in the ninth. And bases juiced. Those are all courtesy of Matic, who exits. We'll get you some information on the new pitcher in the game. Oilers lead it 8-4. Tough spot here for the new pitcher for the Falcons, Jonathan Kovac, getting his second appearance of the season. Oilers have the bases loaded. The pitcher that just exited was Danny Matic. He's responsible for all of the runners on base. Findlay has scored 3 in this inning. Josh Schwer at the plate looking to add to that lead. The runner at third is Williams, and Valdez at second, Merriman at first. They both walked. A couple of walks in a row and 2 runs in on those walks. Schwer at the dish, waits on the first pitch from Kovac.
Sort of hit the ball hard last at bat, so let's see what he does here.
Swings at the first pitch, aggressive approach, and why not? You've got a 4-run lead. New arm out of the bullpen. You're looking for a first pitch fastball. Schwer fouls that one off. 0-1.
So it definitely has the power to drive it to the gaps and also over the fence every once in a while if he wants to. See what he gets right here.
Big bending breaking ball. That's down in the dirt. Count is 0-1.
So the catcher's getting this
1-1 today. Schwer does have 4 home runs in his career. Had 3 a season ago. 1-1 pitches. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now to the junior from White House. The 1-2 from Kovac is strike 3. Josh Schwer takes, but the Oilers answer. 3 runs in the top of the ninth. They lead it 8-4. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 9. Bottom of the ninth, Oilers lead 8-4. AJ Cecil back on to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Oilers on the verge of a 7-0 start. Hitter at the plate is Steve Grover. He's the catcher for the Falcons.
So catcher's done a good job behind the plate. Let's see if we can do anything batting-wise at the plate.
First pitch to Grover. There's a fastball from Cecil. Catches the corner, and it's strike 1.
So Coach Mackey's used that outside corner to pitcher's advantage today for Findlay. Umpire likes it, so why not just pitch it there?
0-1 to Grover. Just a bit down there. Ball 1 from Cecil. Again, after this game is over, you can catch a recap of the game at athletics.findlay.edu. Providing pictures, recaps, and anything you need to know about all of Oilers athletics. Strike 2. They're out of the arm of Cecil. And Alex, the fans want to know, is athletics.findlay.edu the best website in the world?
I would have to say that's probably one of the best one I've ever been on in my life. And I just have to thank Kyle for doing so much on that website for us.
Yeah, it's been ranked as number 1. Google coming in at number 2, but athletics.findlay.edu number 1.
Okay,
And they
so
and we're awarding a ball. So the count now goes to 2-2. You know, Cecil and the umpire not getting along here, but the Oilers have an 8-4 lead, 2-2 count. Strike 3 called on Grover, and it's a strikeout for Cecil. Oilers 2 outs away from another win.
I think AJ forgave him after that call right there, so I think we should be good to go after that. Looks like AJ's still trying to get out of the habit of putting that ball in his hand as he's in the stretch. Obviously, the umpire called him out for it again, so hopefully this at-bat goes a little better.
That's part of what makes the Florida trip valuable. You're getting a feel for the season, get a feel for the umpires and what they're going to call, if that's going to be a point of emphasis. Better to know now than to wait until you get into the heart of the season and into conference play. This ball's rolled out to shortstop. Derek Hurd fields, throws to first, and it's a quick 2 outs for Findlay.
Yeah, very good. Very routine play there for Derek. Makes it look easy somehow. Good throw over to Pete Burkett, who's really hard to throw it over since how big he is over at first base.
1 out away, top of the order, Danny Beaver. 0-for-4 for the Falcons today. He's their last hope. 1 out to get. Oilers lead 8-4, 9th inning. Again, like to thank sophomore pitcher Alex Harder for being on with us today. We really had no other option, so that's who we got.
It was a pleasure. It's been fun. Got me in the game and everything, so it's kind of good to see it from this view.
Well, we thank you for being on, and all the people at home, thank you for being on as well. First pitch is a ball.
Oh, me.
One 0 from Cecil to Beaver is over the heart of the plate, strike 1.
So AJ's looking good so far, sitting about 85 to 87. Good movement on his fastball, nice slider. Everything's looking good.
Really confident. He gets the ball back from Valdez, steps right back to the rubber. He's ready to go. That ball's low, 2-1.
It's like he threw his changeup there. Dropped a good amount right there, good pitch. So he went through Miguel's legs, but no one's on base, so not a huge deal.
Cecil with a 2-1 count. Danny Beaver at the dish. If he could reach, Lombardo and TJ Lett are in the waiting. 2-1 from Cecil. Lined over the head of Hurd into left field. Falcons aren't done yet. Base hit from Beaver with 2 outs here in the ninth.
So top of the order, definitely always a threat. So AJ can't take it too lightly here. We still got to get one more out in this game.
Got to feel like Danny Beaver was due there. Was 0-for-4 heading in, now 1-for-5. Dominic Lombardo. He's the left fielder, came in for Adam Purdy in the 7th inning. Lombardo singled and scored a run in his only at-bat of the day. That was last inning in the 8th when the Falcons scored 3 runs. Swing and a miss on the first pitch from Cecil there, 0-1.
So a very hard slider there, running away from the right-hander. It's a good matchup for AJ right here.
AJ checks on the runner at first and the 0-1 to Lombardo. Runner is off. Umpire called a ball, stolen base for Beaver. But really doesn't matter too much here. Cecil just needs to lock in on this hitter, get the final out. Again, has a 4-run cushion here in the 9th.
So runner at second means nothing. 4-run lead, very comfortable.
1-1 pitch. Blocked in the dirt by Valdez. Count goes to 2-1.
So we got to make a good pitch right here. So nothing too much to the plate.
Cecil hangs that right arm down, twitches his fingers, now comes set. Checks the runner at second. 2-1 pitch is a called strike. Falcons are down to their final strike, 2-2 to the hitter Dominic Lombardo. AJ Cecil on the hill, the senior, looking to get the final out of the game. The 2-2 pitch. Runner is off. Heard charging Merriman actually over to field the ball in at shortstop, and air from Merriman keeps the game alive. E5 on the hit from Lombardo. Runners at first and third, and the 3-hole TJ Lett at the plate. And Merriman maybe should have let that one go. That was out around shortstop. Heard was charging. Merriman called him off, bobbled the ball. TJ Lett to the plate. Runners on first and third. Lett has a couple of home runs already this year. Home run here would still keep the Falcons down a run. Oilers lead 8-4. Cecil still has to have all the confidence in his stuff here. 4-run lead. 2 outs. TJ Lett waits on the first offering from Cecil. Lett shows bunt, but it's a called strike.
So I imagine beginning of the inning, situation changed a little bit. Maybe they're going to see a strike, kind of get AJ thinking a little bit, see if they can get another pitch here to drive.
The 0-1 from Cecil. Down low, and it's ball one. Count is 1-1. TJ Lett the batter.
It's a big pitch right here. Third sweet 2-1 and 1-2 is very big, especially with the 3-hole hitter up.
Lett is 1 for 2 today. A couple of runs scored, a couple of walks. That pitch is down low again. 2-1 to Lett. Cecil working here late in the game. Came in the 8th. Has thrown 23 pitches. He's still on in the 9th.
Seems like there's a little life coming back to the Notre Dame dugout over there. So they got their best hitter up. A couple guys on base.
They're down to their final out. 2-1. Grounded through the hole into left field. Falcons are not done.
So Notre Dame is not giving up. 4-hole hitter up.
Keep turning the order. Here we go. Get the order back to the top. Different ball game right here.
Now you're into some trouble. 4-hole hitter Nick Eli at the plate. 2 runners on. Down by 3. 8-5 lead for Findlay. And Eli hitting .314 this year, has 11 hits. 3 RBI. Looking to add to that number here. He's got the runner at second, Dominic Lombardo. Runner at first is TJ Lett. He just singled. That's his second hit of the game. That pitch is a ball.
Oh, 7. Do it.
Again, a little light. This all with 2 outs. First batter of the inning struck out looking. Second batter grounded out to shortstop. Since then, we've had a single an error and a single. And that ball's down low, blocked by Miguel Valdez behind home plate. Cecil, and a very emotional pitcher, as often the closer is, coming into the game in the 8th inning, coming in all fired up, just trying to get the final few outs, still trying to get this last out here. Nick Eli at the plate. The pitch. Cecil spots up, first strike. 2-1 now to Eli.
Very good pitch right there. Outside corner. Makes the hitter think. 2-1 count, and I'll see what AJ goes to here.
Hey, boy.
3-1 now to Eli. Three-one pitch. Foul back into the screen. Huge cut from Eli. Boy, he was trying to hit that one over the wall and tie this ball game.
He wanted all of that one, and I don't blame him right there. It's a tie ball game right there with that swing.
If 3-1 pitch, he must have got the one he wanted. He just missed it. Slaps his leg. Now he's back into the box. 3-2. Runners will be off with the pitch. 2 outs. Ball to the gap. Could score 2. Runners are off. Eli swings, hits the ball up the middle. And TJ Lett is around third. He's going to score, and this ball game is 8-7. Nick Eli with the big hit. And would not have expected this coming into the inning. 2 RBIs for Eli. All these runs are going to be unearned after the error at third base by Merriman, but that's a third hit of the inning for the Falcons, who are not going away. Brian Mikowski now out to talk to his senior pitcher. He's got to calm him down.
So it looks like a couple pitchers are going down to the bullpen for the Oilers. Looks like Nick Nairo and Drew Klein. Both probably going to start stretching, maybe warming up a little bit. Definitely a big situation still here. AJ just still has 1 out away, though, for any of the game. Anything can happen.
Again, momentum shifting back over to the Falcons. And this just really capitalizes the importance of those 3 runs the Oilers scored in the top of the 9th, answered the 3-run 8th from the Falcons with 3 of their own. Without those runs, this game would be over and the Falcons would be winners. But Findlay still ahead 8-7. Runner at first base is Eli, who just delivered a big hit. Now they're going to pinch run and put in number 31, Donald Jones, to pinch run. You got a wild one here. It's 8-7. We're in the bottom of the 9th. 3 runs in each of the last 3 half innings.
Come on, 9. Come on now.
So the 5 hitters up right here. It's been pretty consistent on the day. Good swing so far.
That's it, boy.
The hitter is Santoro. He's got 2 hits, 2 for 4. First pitch is a ball.
So he had the first RBI of the day in this game. So he's probably trying to look to see get another base hit right here.
Another ball from Cecil. Cannot tighten up here. Still have the lead. But getting tight here late in the ball game, that leads to mistakes. And the Oilers can't afford it anymore. They hold on to a 1-run lead. Again, this is all with 2 outs. 2-0 pitches high, 3-0. Falcons have all of the momentum now. Their bench and their fans up on their feet. Cecil's got to lock it in here. Strikeout looking to begin the inning. Ground out to shortstop. Since then, it's been a single, an error, and a couple of singles. 3 runs across for the Falcons, looking for more. The 3-0. Called strike. Santoro, a little check swing there. He definitely did not get the take sign.
So AJ right here is a big pitch for him, 3-1.
Santoro waits on the 3-1. It's fouled off Out of play down the left field line. Count will be full, and Jones, the pinch runner, will be off. And we just saw the last batter when Eli was up. TJ Lett got a huge start, and he actually scored on a single from first base. Don't see that very often, but that put the score at 8-7. That's where we are now. Jones, the pinch runner, gets his lead off of first, and he'll be off with the pitch. The full count to Santoro. Grounded to shortstop. Hurd fields. Throws to first. Burkett picks it out of the dirt. Slams the ball into the ground, and the Oilers, despite some struggling late in the ball game, they're 7-0 for the first time in school history.
Very good game today. Say overall, pitching maybe struggled towards the end, but it was a good game overall. It was a good win.
Great game. Alex, thank you for joining us. We'll get you some final details here when we come back. Oilers win it 8-7. All right. Oilers win this one, 8-7. Tight game. We've got Pete Burkett with us. Pete, first career home run. Well done today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Talk us through your at-bat. You've got a runner on second base. Tie ball game. I believe you got in the head in the count.
Yeah.
Walk us
First fastball threw me up or high and outside. Saw it real well and knew he came at me inside the previous at bat and right out of his hand and off it went. So it was great. It was great having Logan getting on first. Really kept the team up, but then it kind of took off from there.
All right, first career home run, no doubter.
Yeah.
How did it feel? You got to be honest.
Yeah, but it was awesome feeling. I saw it go up, and I knew it would keep going. So it was great. It was a great feeling.
Nicely done. Okay, attitude in the dugout. You guys get ahead. You're up 8-3, 8-2, somewhere there. Big lead. All right. They come back. They score 3. What's the attitude in the dugout?
Well, TK gave us a great game starting out. He really battled for us throughout the whole entire game. Pitching staff has been absolutely phenomenal down in Florida. They started coming back, and we kind of kept our cool. That's kind of the team that we are now, and kept our cool even though that we gave up some runs here and there, but we kind of stuck with it and kept going. So it was good.
Yeah, they score 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. You guys come back with 3 in the top of the 9th, which turned out to be huge.
Yeah.
Without those runs,
yeah,
you
it
guys
was very big.
Get your first loss. To me, that's maturation of you guys. You look out the lineup, you don't see freshmen anymore. Okay?
Yeah,
these are sophomores,
absolutely.
juniors, and seniors, and I think that's part of the key. What about you?
Absolutely. I mean, having the guys that have been playing out here for 2 to 3 years now is great. It's a great feeling. So, I give it to the guys. Everybody's been playing as a team, playing as a family, so it's been great.
All right. well done, Pete. Well done, Oilers. Starting out 7-0, man. 7-0. How's it feel?
Absolutely great feeling. It was awesome. Very awesome.
Perfect. Well, best of luck the rest of the way, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank
Oilers.
You. All right. Again, Oilers win this one 8-7. 9-inning ball game. Tyler Kennedy gets the win on the hill, first of the year. Carter Daniels for the Falcons gets the loss. Oilers win it 8-7. 7-0 start, first time in school history. We'll be back tomorrow. This is Oilers Baseball. We're signing off here, and we'll be with you tomorrow.